scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario. I'm one of your hosts, Mike Feeney, being joined with me as always
by Brendan Sagalow, and now
for the first time ever, and also an excited guest of the show, but also it's guest / co-host because he's taking the place of Mike Cannon, who is out in Aruba with his baby and his wife, and so we brought in the wonderkind, the you know him, you love him, aka Gary Stove, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Stone.
Shoot for the moon, and you'll get hard as a rock.
This is why we bring him in. And Nicole made a great point before the show because she was like, Greg has that thing of like, he toes the line of absolute lovable, great guy, and then has the Italian fiery side that could snap at any moment, which is everyone's been talking about it.
yeah, and Nicole made a great point.
Yeah.
Greg sucks.
Nicole and I thought had a very special relationship.
No, she's terrified. But she knows the other shoe's dropping. But so that is a great replacement for Cannon because that is kind of Cannon's description without the lovable part up top, but with the fiery rage.
Yeah, you really have to know Cannon for about 5 to 7 years before it gets lovable.
Yeah, he's like an adopted dog. It takes a while for him to warm up.
Yeah, you have to shake his hand, but you have to go from the right.
Yeah. Always underneath. So this show is a hypothetical-based show. We ask scenarios, what ifs, all the questions that you guys on our Patreon provide for us. If you guys aren't on the Patreon, go there, patreon.com/scenariopod, and get your questions featured on an episode. And we also have a bunch of other questions that you guys have reached out to us on our Instagram. So we're going to be...
is this on Patreon only?
No.
I'll walk.
No.
I'll walk.
We would never do that. We would never do that.
We did invite you to the Patreon show, but we're not even doing that today. So it doesn't matter.
I love when people have you on a podcast and like, hey, you're going to be on the $30 only tier. There's 4 listeners.
Yeah.
It's 5 hours long. Prepare. Learn everything about Ukraine to come do this.
Yeah. I hope you have to take a subway to get here.
Yeah. I love Greg. What are you drinking there? You got some Pendleton?
Oh, this is the secret Pendleton I keep in the studio
secret Pendleton
for myself. When
you bought that and keep it in the studio?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just like brazenly
stealing Bobby Kelly's liquor.
Yeah, Bobby Kelly's liquor that he needs to look at so that he'll never drink again.
Yeah.
He's just in moments of solitude stares at it and goes, "Come on, you see."
Gives himself a reason to go to AA.
Yeah,
he looks at it like when Rhodey looked at the first Iron Man suit and he goes, "Not today, buddy." And then just in part 2, we'll see Bobby drunk.
Now, this first question comes from Paula Johnson on the Tron. Thank you, Paula. Would you rather your pillows always go flat or your blankets too short so your feet hang out?
Easy peas.
This is easy. Yeah,
I think this is easy.
This is an easy one.
I do have a caveat, a question. We're done, by the way. Sorry.
I think you should go first.
Okay, this a question is just need to know is, do I only have the same amount? Do I have unlimited pillows? Because I like a flatso, but I like 40 flatsos.
I think you're limited to. I'm going to say you're limited to 2 flatsos.
And I can fold them because 2 is 4.
Hey, don't call me
2 is 4.
2 is 4 if you fold them.
Yeah, Brendan's ass is a flatso.
This is a big question. You got to know because that's a major. And can I have more than one blanket? Is it only one blanket?
One blanket. I'm going feet out on the blanket because I'd like to put my feet out anyway. I actually go crazy when I'm in a hotel and it tucks it in and I have to put my feet out. I start swinging.
The minute I get into a hotel bed, I'm like,
I hate when your feet have to go sideways like that. Just ankle pressure the entire time. I gotta let these puppies fly north.
Yeah, you wake up, go to the bathroom like this.
Yeah.
Like what? It's an audio medium.
Well, we also have it on YouTube, so there are people that can see it. And if you want to know what movement I just made, check out the YouTube page.
Check out the $30 Patreon to see my YouTube. We do YouTube feet. We call it YouTube feet, $30.
YouTube feet. Oh, is that the name of the episode already?
I think it is. Now, what are you choosing the same thing?
This is too hard of a question for me.
This is
already I'm in over my head.
I'm in over my head.
Because I'm a very select sleeper. 1, CPAP, right?
Sure,
so either way,
true.
I got the goddamn mask almost hanging myself like a fucking criminal every night.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm doing with these flats. Look, if I could get 4 flatzos in business, because I need 2 to fold, right?
Into
And then
4.
I need the knees. I need them between my knees.
Oh, you're a knee
I'm
pillow
a knee guy. I need the knee pillow.
Oh, I'm a knee. Yeah, me too.
But I can do one. So wait, but I get a nice blanket if I get only 2 flatzos? If
But
I
the
get
blanket-
The blanket's gonna be nice.
The blanket's going to be nice.
For me, I need a nice blanket because I could put the blanket in between my knees. That gets rid of the knee blanket.
Yeah.
The flatzos, I can deal with that because I can fold them, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I sleep on sadness. That's a pillow for me. Okay. I'm already drunk, by the way. It's 11 a.m. I haven't drink. I'm already drunk.
Damn,
Did you
dude,
say
maybe
I
we should have
sleep-
smoked.
Did you say I sleep on sadness?
Yeah, man, that's how I go to bed every night.
And that's Pendleton, baby.
Pendleton, when every night is crying to bed.
Yeah, so
I think throughout this episode we should just start doing promos for
You
Pendleton.
think this wasn't what I was doing already? Dude, I had that planned bit. Don't call out the planned bit. I've been sitting here with my legs crossed with Pendleton in my hand like this, and you're like, we should do promos. Man, I'm living the promo. Hammered on
He's Greg
Pendleton.
promo.
yeah, so I think we're gonna convoy on.
No, he went flatzos.
You went flatzos?
No, what do you?
I want a better blanket. I go better blanket.
I can't
My
stand
answer.
a flat pillow. It drives me crazy.
It drives me out.
My neck hurts.
Oh,
gives me
it
a
drives me
headache.
crazy. It drives me out. I had the other night. I had a flat pillow, and I was so angry. In the middle of the night, I just threw it against the wall, and I took my other pillow, and I was like, because that's the thing. If because I also put a pillow between my legs, so. When this one gets flat, this one has been like being pumped. You know what I mean? So it's a perfect pillow. And then the cycle continues.
Yeah.
You know,
Cycle.
put it in between your legs.
So you want better pillows or better blanket?
He's going with the.
I'm going with blanket.
Short blanket.
Short blanket, better pillows.
Yeah, all right, okay.
All
I
right.
don't know why I'm the one taking the. All right, okay.
This is
that's
good.
Okay,
This is
That's
good.
okay. That's the show.
Michael Feeney, what about you? You didn't get an answer.
I did. I'm the short blanket guy because of the feet.
Can I have one more caveat to this?
Go ahead.
One more caveat to this. I don't remember what it was. Literally just like that. Just like that. He was standing at the train platform. The doors open, he was gone like a ghost.
Yeah. The train conductor's like, all aboard, caveat.
I think it's because you said one more caveat a second time.
Yeah.
It blanked your brain. You're
yeah,
like, one more
that's
caveat.
gone.
One more caveat.
Yeah. You were like,
Caveat.
caveat sounds like caviar. I'd love caviar. What's caviar again?
Yeah. Little fish
Caveat
eggs.
with the caveat. That's a rap song.
There
Now,
you go.
If you, Alex the Truck says, if you were only to have one spice and one condiment for the rest of your life, what would they be?
One spice and one condiment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big condiment guy.
Yes, you very,
What?
very much are.
Go
What are
on.
you talking about?
Nothing
on.
about you says you're not a big condiment.
Yeah, you are Captain.
I'm literally all of those words.
are-
I'm a big condiment
I feel like you have
guy.
mayo in your pocket.
Yeah, you
the-
are Captain Ketchup and Barbecue Boy. And it's like you are, and Mayo.
I
Mr.
don't
Mayo Man.
Ketchup. I'm not a big fan of ketchup.
On French fries
Yeah, I'll have
and
my.
burgers.
Yeah, I don't like. I used to send my burgers back if they had ketchup on it at McDonald's. Now I'll just eat it because why would I put so much through that? You know,
His flavor is not the reason we're here.
It's
Yeah,
for
we're-
diarrhea.
it's-
Yeah.
We're shoving other things down with this.
yeah, but I'm not a big condiment guy. I do like A1 sauce and barbecue sauce.
Oh man, that is good. A1 barbecue is pretty great.
Jack Daniel's barbecue is really good too. Jack Daniel's, or is that A1? I don't know.
No, Jack Daniel's barbecue.
I don't know, but it's good.
I would go one. What spice are you picking?
See, spices I don't even know about. Start naming spices and I'll tell you.
Anything from garlic
Adobo?
to cayenne to adobo to you know.
Is parsley a spice?
Adobo.
Parsley?
Yeah.
What about
I think
salt?
it's a garnish. I don't know. I'm
You
yelling
put
at
it
you.
in-
Hey, is parsley a spice? Fuck you! It ain't a spice.
Can-
Fuck you! It's a fucking garnish. Where'd that
Is
come
salt
from?
a spice?
Technically,
Then salt.
Okay.
And
That's probably not a.
I
that's-
did hear a giggle from Nicole, which makes me feel like an idiot.
Yeah, she's laughing at you. But
Nicole,
I
would
do-
you say that
she knows not to laugh.
salt
at me
is a
'cause I gotta-
spice?
I don't think so.
type it in? I'm gonna go with.
Well, I mean, I spice. I thought is anything added to a meal that didn't come with it.
no, but it's in the preparation of.
Hi,
the
can I
meal,
get a
too.
spice of broccoli? instead of,
Salt is not a spice. It says you
Really?
dumb idiot, Brendan. Why does it say that?
Damn, Google really.
Yeah. Now it's an.
Spice. Salt is a spice, and night is a weather. And it's something I've been thinking a lot. Okay, night is a goddamn weather. Been thinking about that a lot lately.
You know what? I agree. Salt.
Night does feel like a weather.
Night is
You
a
can be like,
weather.
how is it outside? Ah, it's really night.
It's
oh
night.
shit!
You know it.
Nighttime out.
I better put this up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with one condiment, I'm gonna go with soy sauce because I can always like marinate food in the soy sauce,
Soy sauce.
and then soy sauce on rice and other stuff is very good. And with a spice, I'm gonna go garlic as a spice, right?
Yeah.
Garlic powder and stuff. Nicole, still see her passive, smiling like through the little slit in the computers. I see the judgment.
Yeah.
And I want to throw myself like a missile towards it. But can we look up if garlic powder is a spice?
That's a
garlic?
spice.
That's a spice.
Garlic? That's a spice.
Garlic is a spice and a giraffe is a horse. These are the things I stand behind.
I mean, I was a little iffy about the nighttime being a weather, but a giraffe is a fucking
Giraffe's
horse.
a fucking horse, dude.
Yeah, a giraffe is a horse.
Anything with
What
wooden
is a
legs.
giraffe?
With
Anything with wooden legs is a horse.
Wooden?
Okay? Yeah, you know, like that wooden style legs, like a moose.
Wooden style.
Like a wooden
now
style legs.
things are changing. First
Tell
wooden,
me.
now wooden style.
You know what I mean with them wooden style horse legs.
You can I can
Trojan
picture sitting on a rocking giraffe.
Right. Oh, okay, that's a different thing, but yes.
I picture. Here's the question. This is how you can know if it's a horse or not. Can you see yourself outside of a grocery store where you put a quarter in and you do this and it goes and
There
it does
is
the riding?
a giraffe
With a giraffe
one.
one?
Outside of a seafood place near me. Not near me, near Jess. Like the market, the sea market.
Oh, I see this.
Town?
I could
Sea Town. Yeah.
I could see myself riding a giraffe. I could see them having like a giraffe quarter machine as a horse, but I don't see them doing one for my wife, and she's definitely a horse. How we doing?
Your wife's
Hey.
How are we?
Nicole,
Welcome to the
can you
show. I'm
Welcome
Greg
to the show.
Stone.
The show started.
pull up the,
Now the show
We just started. How you doing?
pull up the giraffe tie meme because we got to figure this out too.
Yeah, I need
You
to
have a
know.
picture of a Thai giraffe?
So here's
Who's
the
my
question.
wife?
Here's the question.
Oh, how does a giraffe wear a tie?
Where does the giraffe
God.
wear the tie?
Oh, I know.
I'll
That.
tell you where before you even bring it up. It wears it. And Nicole had the picture come up, and I went before you cook it up, and I saw her like scrolling it, so it went like this.
Yeah, go ahead and put it up. And
Number 2.
it's definitely number 2.
It's number 2.
This is a stupid question, and I'll tell you why. It is clearly based
A horse.
on the mood of the horse, right? On the left, it's all the way at the top when he's just coming into the business meeting, right? Business meeting, I got bills to pay. I got employees to yell at. Second one is,
Him coming in.
48 hours, Jesus Christ, one day. My wife is a real whore, if you know what I mean.
Hey man,
They're
these
both,
That's casual giraffe horse.
yeah, that's a hard day of work.
these leaves aren't going to eat themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, I will say why you're wrong is although
Watch out.
very good.
I'm walking.
I just saw that look Greg shot you.
yeah, that's the that's as
Hit me.
Nicole would
That's
say,
the- that's
asshole Greg.
Nicole, I'm going to fucking punch you in the face. You keep talking shit,
Uh-oh.
Nicole. I'm turning on the
Pendleton
computer.
Greg's shown up.
I'm going to press slam you.
Good old Pendleton Stone. Now,
The first giraffe,
Uh-huh.
see, that's you don't wear the tie up here. You
Right.
don't wear it as close to your neck. You wear it down, laying on your chest.
You're a human that's a horse.
That's true. That is
Horses
a
do
horse.
things all types of different.
That is a
He's got
horse.
wooden
Types
legs,
of
the
different.
goddamn horse. And you can see at the bottom one, he's had a hard day, and they're not paying him overtime. They just expect him to work.
Giraffes are insane. They're like dinosaurs.
Dude, seriously? I just told you they're horses. They're not dinosaurs.
They're dinosaurs.
They're like
dinosaurs.
horses.
They're dinosaurs.
we're moving on.
No, I didn't answer the question.
What?
The spice question.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's the
Yes.
spice in one condiment?
I don't know why I need to make sure I get all my
I'm
answers.
glad
in.
that you did. We often forget to answer most of them.
Yeah.
we gotta go off on giraffe tangents a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. It's what's a spice? Let's ask what a giraffe is.
Condiment.
Uh-huh.
Easy. I take my sweet Thai spice sauce. It's like a sweet Thai
Ooh.
sauce. It's like my favorite, right? I might get sick of it.
Now, how do you wear the Thai sauce?
I've always
Right of the neck or right of
This is a nice clean episode.
I like it.
Anyway, keep going. So,
I take my sweet Thai chili, which I could see myself getting sick of, but it's my favorite, so I'll run that risk. Second, I'm going with everything but the bagel because worst case scenario, I can get tweezers and I could start taking all the different seasonings out. Now I got
yeah.
50 seasonings for the price of one seasoning.
That's a
yeah,
great-
you take an everything bagel, you just go like this.
Well, they
Right
sell
over
they
your
sell
stuff.
just the seasoning.
Yeah, they sell
like
just the
everything
seasoning.
bagel seasoning. You don't have to take them off manually on each bagel.
And while you guys are sitting here being like,
time wasted.
yeah, when you guys are sitting here being like, all I got is my adobo, I'm like, I got I got 1 piece of salt, 1 piece of pepper, 1 piece of garlic.
In case you're
50
making meals for ants. Preparing a meal for 12 ants. Hurry up. Give me 3 pieces of garlic.
Ants? You mean little horses?
Ants are not horses. Ants are not horses.
Ants
What
are
a
not.
Ants are definitely not horses.
I'm such an idiot. No, but if an ant was the size of a horse,
A moose is a horse. Okay? A moose is a horse. An ant is not a horse.
An ant can't be a horse. It has 3 stomachs.
what kind of horsism? I see what you're saying.
See?
A moose is a horse. A deer is a horse.
A deer is a horse.
A giraffe is a horse.
A horse
Yes.
is a horse, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course, a horse is a horse.
Mhm.
Like the famous Mr. Ed.
A bear is a dog. A bear is a dog. Of course. Of course it
Honestly,
is.
This is all making sense.
Yeah. this is Greg's Animal Class 101. A bear is a dog. Fuck you.
A bear is a dog, but is a dog a horse?
Is a dog a
No.
horse? No. And we can see why. It doesn't have
Anything
wooden
with
legs.
tiny legs is what you're saying. Tiny
Wooden legs. I can't get past the wooden legs thing that you keep referencing.
I don't know. I bet you somebody listening to the podcast is going to go, I get what he's saying.
All I can
Yeah,
think
I
of is
get it. I
Trojan
don't
horse.
know why. No, but like you look at a horse, you look at a giraffe and go, those bones look like they could be made of wood.
Yeah, one of our listeners is going to identify with what Greg is saying so much that he might murder you. He might go, "Oh, this is my destiny
Yeah.
is to shoot you."
It's gonna kill Greg and Jodie Foster. Alex the truck. Would you rather be forced to always wear boots with no socks?
Oh,
Or
God.
always have a full crotch tear with no underwear?
Let me tell you this. I'm sorry, I have to jump into this quick. Already living this life.
You
All
do?
of my underwear, in the past week, I don't know what has happened.
Yeah.
All of my underwear has been ripped in the middle as if my wife is doing revenge on me for something I don't realize. All of them. I've been living this, and it's a little bit easier. I put my pants down, just pull through the hole. I know he's saying jeans got a hole, so you see my dick a lot. But the idea of boots with no socks, especially with the eczema I have, no can do,
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
No can do,
No,
brother.
that would be rough.
Blisters on the feet and all that stuff. That would be bad.
But everybody's seeing your balls and stuff. I mean, you're not really getting any jobs or anything like that. You can't first
can
of
wear
all,
long
sitting
coats.
on the stool on stage is out.
Long shirts,
Then I
long
can't
Yeah.
coats, long hoodies.
That's true. That's true.
You
All
could
my-
kind of hide that.
Oh, yeah, all my jeans at some point rip in the crotch. Constantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
not these.
It always happens. I've lived that life. It's not a hard life. You can get around it. I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Fine. But also, wait, am I no underwear? Not allowed to wear underwear on this?
No underwear.
No underwear.
Yeah, I'm fine with it, man. I'm fine because I can put my bag in front of my legs. You know, it's fine. But the idea of boots with no socks is,
Hurts.
Especially with eczema on your feet. Oh my
I think
God.
I too sweaty, so itchy.
Ah.
No way, no
Sorry.
way, Jose.
Sorry, I was
Jose.
I was
All right,
brought
so we're
there.
so we're all doing it. If we all agree, we convoy. So we're all convoying on the fucking.
Sorry, didn't mean to take over on that one, but I'm very passionate.
Take
That
over.
was it. Okay. Ryan Benny says if each of you could invent a new strain of weed and have it mass produced throughout the country, what name are you choosing?
Oh,
and
I
what
love
effects
this.
does the strain produce? Love you guys. Love you too, Ryan.
My weed is going to be called Giraffe Horse. And what does it do?
Yeah.
This is what I want. Because the weed that I would make is the weed that I would want. Zero anxiety.
Mhm.
So you'd probably put some CBD or something in there.
So it's not weed at all, probably.
No, there's weed. You're gonna wanna eat it. No.
Edible?
No,
You
no,
wanna
no.
eat-
Never mind.
No.
Take that out. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Take your time. We have nothing but time. I'm very into this answer.
That's true. Okay. No anxiety. Sprinkle a little CBD in it. What are
a
you
different-
smirking about?
I'm laughing at
I look
what
over your-
what a different energy you are than Cannon, because Cannon would be like, "What are you talking about? Hurry up, you're a dumb idiot." Be throwing things
There
at
is no taking your time.
we got enough laughs already. We're good.
Yeah,
We're good for the rest of the
exactly.
episode. Now I want to know what your weed strain is.
Let's get serious.
Yeah.
So it's called Giraffe Horse. It's got zero anxiety, energy, and creative is a huge part of
Yes.
it. And that's it.
You know what I want?
Pretty good. Simple.
I don't know. I'll come back to the name of it. Maybe I'll describe it first, and the name will come. I want that weed that, like, when you first start smoking weed in high school, you get that. Like, remember when you first start smoking weed, you get the sillies, like
Yeah.
just the laughing and the almost crying laughing with friends. You're like, you get the munchie. I want like stereotypical, give me the munchies, let's make us laugh. make us have a good time,
Yeah.
euphoric high.
What was the name of the Joker in The Joker?
The Joker.
No. What's his name in the most recent one?
The Joker?
It's something Flynn or something like that.
Oh, right. His real name. I could not get my head around what you were
that's
saying.
That's what I would
his
say.
name is the Joker.
His name is the
yeah,
Joker.
like his real.
Oh.
Okay.
Fletch?
Fletch. Yeah.
Arthur Fletch.
Arthur Fletch. That's what you should name the weed because it gives you like uncontrollable laughter and sillies.
Oh, laugh gas.
Yeah.
Laugh
Yeah.
gas.
Joker's laugh gas.
Yeah.
and it comes in a little like walking.
Yeah, the chattering teeth,
Yeah.
which is what Jack Nicholson, that was his little calling card in his Batman when he played the Joker.
That's in the video
Little
games
chat.
too, which I've been replaying the video games
Best.
and
Arkham?
right now I'm replaying Arkham Asylum. It's so good.
Yeah.
And they have those little things walking around.
You got to hit him with your batarangs.
I
You got.
I can't not hit them.
Got to.
If I walk by, I have to.
Yep.
And what are you picking? What would your weed be called?
What I want from my weed is to feel like I'm long. You know what I mean? You know, like
In body?
Yes. I want to feel like I am the longest man alive. I've got length. I'm tall. I want to feel tall.
Is it going to be called
Okay.
Stretch Armstrong?
Like no. I'm going to come up with a name. I like to I like to race, and then I'm going to just throw out. Let me just throw out the name. And then I'll find what the weed is. I want to be called a dirty bitch schoolboy
Okay.
/ dirty bitch schoolboy. Makes you get real horny,
Uh-huh.
real horny in the beginning, and as you come down, you get real shy. So you're like, oh no, I don't want to go there.
Yeah, you became a shy Asian man.
Yes,
Woman
yes. Shy Asian woman is
is the other strain.
is the highest I want to be. How high are you? I'm so high. I think I'm a shy Asian woman.
Every time he laughs, it covers his mouth.
yeah. Oh, look how high Greg is here in the corner.
My wife is Asian. My son is Asian. What if I just turn on you guys?
Yeah.
Does that make you Asian now?
Yes, 100%. I am 100% Asian now. And I tell people that too. When walking to
Netflix just walks in the door. Sir, we've been waiting.
I sit down in Thai restaurants and I go, I'm one of you, as you can see.
Yeah.
Greg talk Thai. Very.
Hi, I'm Greg Chang.
Oh, man, that
That was too
Jesus
far.
Christ.
That was too far.
Chris
It's completely
Pickler.
random when I decide
Yeah.
to close down.
No, it's
This is a tough one. Chris Pickler. Marry, fuck, kill. Carlin, Hicks, Cosby.
Easy.
Go on.
Easy.
Yeah, that's easy, right?
don't
Marry
know.
Carlin.
Yes.
Fuck Hicks.
Why?
Because he's definitely a dirty boy. He's crazy. He's progressive. And if you fuck Cosby, you're not going to remember it. So it's like, if at least I'm gonna,
Oh,
so
No,
like
but
this is-
I'm drugging Cosby. So I'm giving him a taste of his own Spanish
Right.
fly.
here's the thing. See, this
if
is
you
the-
don't
the
think
up and
that
down.
man has had a taste of his own Spanish fly
Oh,
in
man.
all of those years and all of those women, you don't think he went like, let me test this out. It's like the Family Guy joke where he's like, is that what I've been doing to people? That
Yeah.
hurts.
So that's the thing too. This could be the caveat, right? Like, if I don't want to have sex with a man, which I do want to, like at some time in my life, I just like to know what that even if I don't like it, I just want to know what that's like, right?
Is it a
Come on,
man you
taste it.
know?
No, in life.
Maybe in
If
this
Tita,
room?
if Tita dies, the day she dies, I'm jerking somebody off. Like just to know, I didn't like a lot of flavors. There's food that you sit through that I don't like. I could sit through I want to know. I want all of life. So I'll try it at one point. So, meaning that is, why not do it with Bill Hicks? But if I don't want to ever have sex with a man, then you go Cosby because he'll drug you and you won't remember it. So that's kind of like, hey, if you don't want to fuck a guy, you pick Cosby. That's an easy out. It's an easy out. But then you got to kill Hicks. He's going to die anyway. Cancer was going to get him. So maybe go Hicks.
Yeah, I'm killing Hicks. I'm looking more on like it's gonna be like a I'm gonna make sure I'll give him the serum that makes you feel like you're awake. What is
Yeah.
that? Like that almost like truth serum to Cosby, where
The
he's
awake
gonna
serum.
remember every second.
You're trying to get revenge on Cosby.
Yes.
Okay.
Revenge porn on
Like
Cosby.
Dexter. You're like
That's fair.
Dexter.
Yeah.
The problem with fucking Hicks.
Also, Hicks is going to be insufferable. So I don't want to marry him.
Exactly.
No, I want to kill him. I
You
want to kill him
I
immediately.
definitely got to marry
Yeah, exactly.
Carlin.
You
Some
gotta
guy
kill-
like Hicks is just gonna like find a reason to hate everything you're doing.
Right.
Hicks is
You know
going to
what I mean?
complain
Are you-
so much.
Are you on that Oculus? You know that's for
You know, Facebook is
fascists,
taking
right?
your yeah. You know,
Yeah.
Facebook's taking all of your data.
Also, the smoking in the house is
Yeah,
too much.
he's
No,
basically
no, no. If
he's
we're
basically,
getting married, there's no smoking in my house.
Right.
he's basically yeah, exactly. He's just older Marin. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
And you-
it's just like
And you don't want to.
I don't like this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like any of this.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck Hicks because it'll start out really good, but then towards the end it'll be like this
It'll
is just
fizzle
going
out.
on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a
There's
pretty
no
easy
punchlines
So,
here.
I think we could probably convoy this one,
Yeah.
right?
convoy.
What was it? It's Mary,
Mary
Carlin.
Carlin.
Of course.
He's never done
Fuck.
anything wrong.
kill who?
Kill
I'm saying
Cosby.
kill Hicks.
Kill Hicks.
I don't want to have it. I don't even the sex with Hicks. He's going to be complaining. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
But if we don't kill Cosby, does he get to stay alive? Right? Are we doing something wrong by not killing Cosby?
I think
I don't want
think
it to
we're
go on
doing
record
enough.
to say I would never kill Cosby because I am,
Pro Cosby
pro
and his actions.
killing Cosby. I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
I am not pro
Wow.
Cosby.
So do we have to kill? Do we have to kill Cosby? We painted
I think
into a corner
I
here?
think if we publicly came out and we're like, guys and ladies, we had sex with Bill Cosby against his will as revenge for
That's
all
good.
of his victims. I think that is an
Yeah.
eye for an eye. We do a little Hammurabi code to Cosby.
Yeah, we drive.
And we
Dry fuck
keep him alive so he has to think about it every day.
Yeah.
So it's fuck Cosby.
Yeah.
Because you're getting revenge. Also, you're not gonna have to remember it because of the drugs.
Mhm.
And then C, we're murdering Hicks because he's insufferable.
Yeah. yeah. On board.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's go into we got a bunch of other questions we have from
Oh, I got a hard out in 3 minutes.
People have sent these on Instagram. This is from DJ Watts.
That was everything on the Patreon?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
There might be
Thank-
more Patreon questions in here that I'm not sure.
As it's going. Thank you, everybody, for sending questions on the Patreon. Remember to check it out. We got tons of content, tons of stuff that we're putting out there. If you love us, you will love that channel. It's basically our own channel.
That's
Also,
exactly what it is.
Pendleton whiskey. When your balls are just the right size.
When you when everyone can see your balls from your jeans.
Yeah, and well, I mean, we might as well do plugs while we're here. Greg, where can people find you? Where can people?
Oh, yeah. Check me out, dog.
On Pendleton.com.
I got a podcast called Friday Night Greg, Friday Night Energy on a Wednesday morning. It's mostly all this. It's basically the same thing we're doing here, except we don't do questions. And then I have a podcast called Macaroni Rascals with Mike Vecchione. That's a fun one. Follow me on Instagram at GregStone_. And also, fuck. Just have to throw that in there. You don't have to add to that. You don't have to add to that. That's just, I have 10. I have to do it on 10 different podcasts.
I love that, dude.
Just say, fuck that guy. He's the worst.
I mean, I don't love that.
Yeah, you can't. You have to work for him. So whatever. But
I don't have to work for him. I want to work. I have no.
MikeFeeneyComedy.com for dates. I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be doing Soul Joel's. I'm taking over.
Mike?
that guy.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I'm
Yeah.
doing it with you.
Yeah. We're
That's
doing Soul
hilarious.
Joel's April 22nd. I'm gonna be in Los Angeles.
Can you bleep that?
Yeah. You can believe that.
Sorry.
I'm going to be in LA April 11th to the 18th. I got shows at the Comedy Store and a bunch of other shows. I'll put those up on my Instagram. And then, more dates, MikeFeeneyComedy.com, twitch.tv/NYFreshmaker. Follow us. We're all playing video games. We're having a great time. You're going to love it. And check out my special Rage Against the Routine on my YouTube channel. Brendan?
And while you're following Feeney on Twitch, you can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sags to riches, and also check me out on Instagram and on Twitter. Follow us on everything. We're gonna be at the but that's this weekend. It already happened. And then
How was it though?
it was great. It was
I
great.
can't believe we sold out.
I got a
so many
blowjob
tickets.
from my girlfriend. And then if you are in the Boston area, April 1st, it's a Friday. I am headlining at Nick's Comedy Stop. Please come out to that. It's a good payout if we sell it out. So
Nice. That's
yeah.
nice.
So come on out to that because it's going to be awesome. And we'll smoke weed and we'll have fun. And Jess is coming, so you can meet her if you ever wanted to meet her. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
And she's doing time.
Mm-hmm.
Prison.
yeah, she's doing hard time.
She's doing hard time in prison.
Nicole?
Doing time.
Nicole C. Lines on Instagram.
There she is.
Hell yeah.
All right. DJ Watts, you have to have your IM/DM/text across any platform you've ever used publicized, but you can choose the time period. Would you choose pre-25 years old or post-25 years old?
This was too much of a question. I do not understand it.
Your DMs, texts, all of your your private messages across all platforms are going to be leaked to the public. would you choose all of them before you're 25 years old or all of them after?
You know what?
Unfortunately, I feel like this is an easy question.
This is a little too complicated. Is a lizard a horse?
No, of course not. A lizard is a dinosaur. And a penguin is not a bird. It's a friend. Okay? That is in the friend category.
He's a frengwin. Now,
Honestly, everything you're saying as far as what animals are makes so much sense to me that I might go home and shiver for a little bit.
Yeah, they're little business friends. Yeah, I think this question is too easy because post 25, we're in the world of knowing what shit can do to you. So we've, like it's less.
but this is your private
risky.
stuff. So this is now post 25. All of the shit you've talked about other comics, about bookers, about everything is all going to be out there. Versus pre 25, you might be saying some questionable words and choices, but at least it could come from this was an innocent time period. I was young. I was 20. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Versus now, it's like you said that last week.
Yeah, I would say now though because I think this is like a lame answer, but I've grown more as a human being now. So I don't think I was talking as much shit I have more knowledge. So I bet you I was saying things back then that was like, oh, I was wrong. Like I was an idiot and I was wrong. Like I'm a better person now. So I think my texts are probably more coming from a better place.
Yeah. As long as, I feel like our group chat or even like our. Brendan just starts shaking his head.
We can never let that get out. Look, if anybody gets a hold of our group chat, I'm gonna run up with a stick of dynamite, grab it, and go and just explode.
Yeah, yeah. We have to do like when they hit the nuclear codes, when they all turn the key at once. We have to all delete the group chat at once together. Delete, wipe from the earth. I don't know. I would probably I might go pre-25 because of that. And also pre-25, there's not a lot on there. Like in terms of the internet, I was like T9 wording people. I was sending, 60 characters at a time.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going with time period, yeah, you're right. All my texts were fine then because they were just like, hey, look at this cool technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ILU, whatever it is. Yeah. I would, I'm going pre-25.
I would, pre-25, because I would also like to see all of that. I would sit back and just watch. Did you see that picture of Kanye watching his documentary?
Yeah.
Where he's like this. He's just like, that's what I would do. I would have a big party where we just read all my old text messages and I'd be in the front going like this, just looking at it going, what a silly goose.
I don't think that would be your reaction at all.
No,
I think
I would
you'd
go
be sweating.
Pass those words. Pass those words.
Yeah. You got to understand, I was listening to a lot of Eminem at the time.
Yeah,
and D12 was like a family friend.
Yeah, what if my pre-25 was only the N-word? Every text was like, I don't know, this is a year of the N-word.
Yeah.
Just the N-word.
All work and no play, but just the N-word all the time. Alec Holderfield asks, these might be just for Feeney, but actually it's not because I'm seeing what they are, and this is going to be perfect for us. Curious what you all think. Rank these early 2000s albums from greatest to least greatest. Fall Out Boy, Take This to Your Grave, My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, Taking Back Sunday, Where You Want to Be, and brand new Deja and Tendu.
That is just for you because I don't know. Like I didn't listen to any.
Well,
of those
I'll tell you
albums.
this: Where You Want to Be by Taking Back Sunday is number one.
I mean, that is
For
what I was
sure.
going to say, and I've never even listened to that album. Is that the one where the baby is like in the street and that's their like main album?
Where You Want to Be
That's
is
their first album, right?
No, Tell All Your Friends is their first album. Where You Want
You can tell all your friends.
Where You Want to Be
you've got
is the
your
Naked
gun
Baby.
to my
That's
head.
their second. They don't have Tom DeLonge's voice.
Yes, they do.
They sound nothing
Which
like
album?
the second one, the
You
one with
do it
180
then.
by Summer and Set
What's the
Face-
cover look
You
like?
do the impression then.
That.
Let me see.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the baby
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the road.
So that's the best one. Then it would go Deja and Tendu by Brand New right after that. Then probably 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, My Chemical Romance, and put Fall Out Boy at the end because they stink.
Yeah, Fall
We're
Out Boy
going
last.
down, you didn't
Now,
hear
that
me
guy kind
around.
of sounds like Tom DeLonge.
Sugar, we're going on swing.
I would put them last.
I'll be your number.
He's
Sorry,
gonna do the
I'll be
whole-
your
he's gotta
number
do the whole
one in the bullet.
No, yeah, this is definitely more important than the ideas I have.
Alone in my complex.
What were you gonna say?
I'm taking this way too seriously, right? Fall Out Boy definitely last.
Yeah.
I know that.
For sure.
But then I have to look into
My
what is
Chemical
the
Romance.
most important albums to me. So Deja and Tendu was bigger for me than which are the songs on the Taking Back Sunday album? Because I love Taking Back Sunday, but for some reason I'm like,
Where You Want to Be. This is
Because
Set Phasers, The Stun, Decade Under the Influence,
Oh, yeah.
The Union, 180 by Summer. I mean, one of their best songs.
yeah. So then I would go. So as influential to me goes, I have to go My Chem first.
I can.
Yeah, well, I hate to be that guy, but personal influence. I've seen them like 1,000 times. They were good friends, so we had to see.
That's the one that's
I saw
got
them.
Helena, Give 'Em Hell, Kid.
Yeah,
I'm Not
that's their best.
Okay.
I mean, that's the best. That's probably
Yeah.
my favorite album.
When I was.
I can't tell you how angry I'm getting. I
It's-
don't know.
I don't know if I'm
come
getting
on.
angry.
And I
at the
love you.
expression.
Feel it.
It's just, and it's only
It's
aesthetic.
grating.
It's not you. It's the aesthetic of the voice that gets right to
It's
the
the
part of
Tom
my
DeLonge-esque. It's the
And
Tom
it's-
DeLonging of the songs.
Cool.
Yes, it's the way. This has nothing to do with you.
No, feel
It's
it.
The sound you make is the same way that people would make fun of the music I love then.
Yes.
So you're hitting a
Yes.
thing that I go.
Yes. It's
You think
it's
it's like
it's not passive aggressive. It's like it's condescending.
Is it
right.
condescending?
And
I
we
mean,
got so many people.
Absolutely.
have you ever seen pictures of me in high school?
That's why
we
I said,
were.
it's not about you. It's not
Yeah.
about you. You're just
Yeah.
pulling-
Uncross
you're giving
your
me
angry arms.
Yes. You're giving me PTSD from people I've been in screaming fights with in the car.
Yeah, who were like,
Yeah.
every song sounds like,
Right. It's
That's
just not you.
But that's what you're doing.
And I have no problem.
And you're
telling you,
trigger
like,
warning us.
It's stress.
Which is crazy
It's
because that voice
Sucks.
is one of my favorite bands. The Blink-182.
Sure,
voice.
sure.
Right. But they
No,
don't
So
sound
I'm
like
just doing
everybody.
it out of love.
No, and that's what I'm saying. It's not you. The aesthetics of the sound is bringing me back to car rides of people being like, "Oh, you like this kind of music?" Blah, 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 blah. And I go, "I'll fucking kill. I'm gonna pull this fucking car over and fucking kill you."
I'll drive us off.
But it's
the
not
grid.
you.
No,
it's
okay.
It's everything you represent.
it's those people. So I go.
My Chem is one. For
My
you.
Chem, brand new, Taking Back Sunday,
Wow.
full album. But they're all really close because I love all three of those albums.
Great
I love,
albums.
but the My Chem was bigger for me.
And he's got another question in this.
And a brand new, that album was huge.
Who
for
would?
me. But
Who
they were
would?
boring live. Sorry.
Brand new or boring? Super boring.
They're boring
They
live.
Yeah.
played. They
And I
played.
love that band. but
They
they're boring
played.
live.
They hated playing festivals, so they just were like hoodies up, and they played.
Oh.
They played De Gausser, or whatever that song is, like
Yeah.
3 times in a 30-minute set because they were just like, we're anti-festivals. Like,
Why
you're
would
still
they
getting
play
paid to do it though, aren't
Yeah,
you?
you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Why are you even playing?
Because they're too
I
like.
never got that.
Now goes right into the next question: who would win in a fight? Jesse Lacey, the lead singer of Brand New, or Adam Lazzara, lead singer of Taking Back Sunday? And I would say they're both. I think Jesse Lacey is because Jesse Lacey is the brooding pussy, and Adam Lazzara is the more
Who are they? Who?
Taking Back Sunday lead singer and Brand New lead singer
Brand new lead singer
is
wins.
Jesse.
The Taking Back Sunday win guy is sure he's fun, but
He blows in the wind.
he's more.
He's a scarecrow.
Yeah.
yeah, and you could tell that guy's not getting into a fight.
But
Yeah.
they hated each other.
Yeah,
big
remember?
time.
Oh
You know.
yeah, they had that. They had that song. Those songs.
Multiple songs about
Yeah.
each other. There's no I in team.
Head through the window.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, if you're both
That what
listening
you
Is that what you call? Yeah, you're as subtle as a brick and the small on my back. So let's end this call and end this conversation.
Sean.
Yeah,
Is that what you call a getaway?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm in.
because I've seen more guts than
Anyway,
11-year-old kids. So have another
That's
drink
fine.
and drive yourself home. I hope there's ice on all the roads and you can think of me when you forget your seatbelt and again when your head goes through the
windshield.
Gah!
This podcast is brought to you by Music for Fags.
That's the Pendleton. Now,
Cut to 2 minutes. Can we bleep that?
yeah.
Can please believe that.
Ashley.
Music for horses. Could you put horses over it?
Yeah.
But I love this music, and I love.
That's a great name for an album, Music for Horses.
Music for horses.
Let's see.
Why'd I say that?
Ashley Saxman.
Here we
It was
are.
a good joke.
Okay.
What?
Marry, it's marry, fuck, kill. Marry, have to use exclusively from now on. Fuck, only do for special occasions. Kill, never do again. These
Okay.
3 sex positions. Missionary, girl on tap, doggy style.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna kill Doggy Style.
Really?
Yeah, I like it, and it's fun, and it can be really great and stuff. But as far as out of those 3,
Missionary? Doggy Style? What was the other one?
Girl on top.
Girl on top. I'm gonna kill Doggy Style because I don't like shower sex, and that's usually how you do it. My legs hurt after a while, And also, sometimes like
You don't have strong hip flexors.
no, but well, not hip flexors, but my legs just. It's like, why am I standing? You know what I mean? Or like if I'm like on a bed and I'm on my knee, it's fine. But I like seeing her face or whatever. I'm gonna marry girl on top.
Which is you have to use exclusively from now on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I have a little bit more control over when I come when I do that in a weird way. And also I just get to lay down and that's the best. And then
Only for special occasions doing missionary then.
exactly.
Gregor?
This is a very good answer.
Thank you.
I like that. I definitely go with I'm killing missionary. Unless something happens in my life where I just get a lot more in shape and that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But missionary is most tiring. It's the least
It's like doing a plank.
Yeah, it's also like to me the least amount of feeling in missionary for some reason.
Yeah.
It's not as as a feeling.
And-
Marry girl on top because I could see her. There's a lot of action. You get a lot
Yeah.
more like it's a lot. I can pump. Everyone's
Stimulation.
pumping.
Everyone's pumping.
Everyone's
Everyone's
pumping.
pumping. You can still grab the ass. You can't
Yeah.
grab the ass in missionary. I like to grab the ass.
You can technically
can.
grab the
You can-
ass.
you can grab the
When
ass
you're
in
missionary, you can, but it's like it's not as.
I've like
It's better when she's on top.
yeah, I've like clumsily like going to grab the ass. I've like fallen and been
Right.
like, oh, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I think
and then
we're.
I would. I would kill. I would special occasion doggy style because I can never get rid of that. It's my favorite.
Doggy style's your
Ooh.
favorite.
Yeah, there's so much. There's so much ass. There's so
Yeah.
much
I'm agreeing with.
pretending it's a guy.
Wait.
I'm agreeing with Sagalow. I think you summed it up
Oh.
very well. I think that's what I would do. Is,
Yeah. Now I'm horny.
Yeah, that's my problem. I'm always horny.
here's
Greg,
the-
if you ever
here's
want to
just
jerk
a-
off a guy, now's
Yeah.
the time.
Here's just this is just a fun departure. Jennifer Decoris says so we're having a great day. Sorry she missed us in Tampa. When did you know you were in love with your significant other?
Oh, I mean, I could do this very. I mean, this is too emotional of a story, but I know me. I know the exact same. I know
Hit me.
the exact minute.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So this is sorry. This is going to be it's about a minute and a half. I was dating this other girl, and I was also with my wife. My wife was. We were kind of on. We were kind of off. It was kind of all over the place. So this isn't necessarily the answer, but what happened is the girl I was dating on this. I was in love with my ex-girlfriend. In love with her. She just fucking up and doing shitty things, and she kind of like broke up with me, but like it was weird. She was just like think she was dating somebody else. So I was like furious, but I was also seeing my ex-wife my wife now with my future ex-wife on the side, and so then I get robbed at gunpoint, and
Oh my God.
yeah, I got robbed at gunpoint
Were you in New York or
In New York.
Jersey?
in New York.
Oh my God.
They took my rent. So I call my girlfriend at the time, who's my wife now, and I was like, hey, someone stole my rent. I have no idea how I'm going to pay rent, blah, 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 blah. And at the time, I'm also like, I'm just ending that half thing with that other girl too. My girlfriend, she's my wife now. She goes, well, I'll just pay your rent. And I went, what? And she was like, you don't have the money, I'll pay it. And I went,
Wow.
you don't understand. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. I can't take that from you. She goes, you don't have the money. I have the money. What am I going to do? You just pay it. You pay me back when you can. If you don't, you don't. And I went, I don't know what love is, but fuck the other girl. The
Yeah.
girl I was
Yeah.
head over. Fuck that. The girl's fucking around, being all crazy. Fuck that. Fuck love. I want the girl who's got my back when the chips are down. So I choose that. Even if
Yeah.
I choose that over this other bullshit. And then years later, you realize it's like, oh, that's what love is. Love is a choice. Love is being like, I'm going to love someone who treats me the right way. And love is a building. It's not something you walk into. Love is you put I know every brick in my wife. You know what I mean? Like love is
Yeah.
this built thing that you earn. Love isn't a thing you get lucky and fall into. And so then I was like, well, so that was like the day I chose love with my wife.
I'm gonna get that
a
whole
great
thing
answer.
tattooed on my body.
Yeah.
That whole love is a
I-
building that you build brick by brick.
I loved that answer so much that I thought of a tasteless joke and I didn't say it.
for you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I
When
was
did
like,
you
I don't want to
know?
ruin
The
this.
restraint is great.
But I will say it right now. When you say
Don't say it because then you'll undo it. Don't
Will I
say-
undo it?
Don't say you're
Let
not
it go.
going.
This is up to Greg.
Yeah, but don't say you've done this many times on the show. You go, I was just gonna do like a joke, but I'm not, and then you say the joke anyway. So then it's just you doing the joke because all you're doing
is
right
me
now,
doing the
all you're
joke.
doing is going. I didn't have a window to interrupt you, but I still want to do the joke. So I was gonna do it, but I didn't do it. But if I was gonna do it, here's what it would have been in the time that I would have done it.
So I'll say this. Here's my answer. If you want to do the joke, here's my answer.
I don't want to do the joke anymore.
Joke
So,
sucks.
well, give me my thing. Here's what I'll say. If you really want to do it, if it'll make you happy, of course, do it. But it is great sometimes to put it on the boat and let it go.
Yeah, send it out.
Maybe it
to
doesn't
sea.
need to be there. Can you live like that? If you can live with letting it go, let it go. But if you really
Yeah.
can't, do the joke.
I can live with letting it go. I may email it to you. That way.
I do want to hear it.
Subject joke from early.
Yeah, just say the joke because all the listeners want to
No,
hear it anyway.
I don't want to hear the joke
Okay.
now because I know what it's gonna be.
You're the tiebreaker,
What do you think
Nikki.
the joke's
It's
gonna be?
a fucking stinkeroony is what it's
No,
gonna be.
Nikki's the
Yeah,
You
tiebreaker.
just
it
said it
is
was
going to be a
tasteless.
stinkeroo.
Yeah, yeah.
It is going to be a stinkeroony.
Yeah. When did you?
Now I
know-
want Dunkaroos.
When did you?
Well, that is such a nice answer.
I know mine. If you still don't know, because you're the newest in.
I am the newest, but I will say this: I knew that I loved her when this is not at all as close to your answer and as romantic as it was, but when I couldn't go on without saying it, that's when I knew. I was like,
Oh.
I have to say this, you know,
I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is
I love
that's
that.
so hard for me. I mean, we had a whole episode about it, but Cannon forgot to record it, and it was probably the best.
And now
episode
he
we've-
can't say I love you to Mike because of that.
I'll never
So-
say it. I could actually say I hate you. Point
Yeah.
Mike, now.
Yeah. I know mine because my best man at my wedding told this story at my wedding, which really was one of those like great moments that I remember where he goes, I knew that Erika was the one for Mike because we were walking around the mall and we had seen he's like a group of like 3 of like the hottest women you've ever seen walked by us. And my buddy turns to me and was like, geez, did you see those? Like just ogling them and being like, look at these fucking and I was oblivious. And what I had said at the time apparently was like, I'm so happy in my relationship. I don't even look at other women. Like I don't even look in their
Wow.
direction.
Wow.
I don't see other women because I was like so infatuated with Erika.
Now, how long into your relationship with Erika was this? Was this like at what point was this?
Probably, I mean, it was about maybe a year or 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I hope this doesn't come out the wrong way, but I want to add something to that. Another reason how I know what love to me is that I definitely still see every woman. I am the horniest I've ever been in my life.
Mhm.
Every woman I'm still drooling over. But the fact that I won't that I keep
Torpedo your life.
coming home to her shows me too. It's like, that's how good you are.
Yeah.
All these Instagram girls shoving their ass, all the fucking shows I go to,
Yeah.
and I still go, I choose you. Even over that is the thing that goes, this is how important you are in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so important to you. You're waiting for her to die before you jerk off again.
Right.
I
Right.
could clean up.
Like, I'm sure you
and I
still-
and I don't.
Yeah, that's how much I love you. You know how much pussy's thrown at
Well,
me?
this is actually, she asked a follow-up question.
Real
which-
quick before you go to, and the one thing I just want to add to that is just to you is like, I'm sure you see them now because you've been in a relationship
Yes.
so long or whatever.
I've seen
but, like,
everyone.
How much easier is it to love someone when you don't see other women?
Yeah.
Like, of course you're gonna love them, but it's like it's much a bigger feat to
Mhm.
love someone when you can see them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
you're
good
right.
point.
I
Harder
guess
work.
That's
I
a
guess
really
I hated her
good
then.
point.
Also,
love you.
would you rather have your partner never be in the mood for sex ever again, and you're not allowed to cheat or leave, just a lifetime of jerking off, or you have permanent ED, no medications help, but you can have all kinds of other sex you want with no limitations. You can still come, but it'll come out your sad limp noodle.
Oh, I'm taking the latter.
I'm already living both of these at the same time.
I don't know, dude. I think I would rather take
Just
jerking
jerking
off than because like ED, like having like no erection is such a confidence crusher, and to have that every time you have sex and try to just be like forcing it, and they're just obviously not having a good time, and then even anytime they moan, you're like, it's not real. You know what I mean? Like it's just
yeah.
that would ruin the relationship.
What you can do with jerking off, the technology on jerking off today, an Oculus and a fleshlight.
Yeah.
Buddy, life is good.
You can jerk off next to
Life
each
is
other.
good,
You can
yeah.
jerk off next to each other.
That's true.
kinda
You
hot.
can jerk off next to each other.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah, I'm changing my answer. Convoy.
Convoy on that. All right. Cool. We got some time for some more questions here. This is from Townsy Productions. Here's the scenario. All three of you get stuck on a deserted island together. You each get to pick one person to be there with you. It cannot be your significant others. Did we do this one last week, Nicole?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
It
think-
cannot be your significant others. Who do you each have along with you? It can't be each other because you are all three already there. So
The three of us, and we all get to pick one person.
all three of us are stuck on a deserted island. We each get to pick one person to be there with us that's not our significant others.
A +1.
Yes. Who's your +1 on the deserted island? Now, we've talked about versions of this before, and I do think having someone who's good at sort of like the Bobby would be good at like foraging and stuff like that, but we would annoy him too much and he would start to we would
yeah.
Lord of the Flies him pretty quickly.
He would attack us.
We need an amicable person who has useful skills.
Do you have
Who
to
is
know
that?
them? Because if it's, I'm doing Bear Grylls then.
Bear Grylls would be good, but he'll be like,
Drink your piss.
yeah,
Well, we have some water, Bear.
yeah.
Well,
Bear Grylls
more
is
piss
not
for
a bad,
me.
is not a bad choice though. Who are you picking, Greg?
See, I'm not really going the way of what you were going with, someone with a set of skills.
Mhm.
I want to go with more of someone like Conan O'Brien, so he has to be my friend.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
You're like, this guy's make me laugh, and you got nowhere else. You got to be my friend now. And I feel like you'd be a real
Yeah.
fun guy to hang around.
Yeah,
But
I like Conan.
I
Yeah.
love Conan.
Such
Can
a
we all
freaking-
pick Conan?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we can convoy Conan.
Convoy Conan.
And that's what's funny about that is like when you're on the island and you're with Conan the whole time, you're going like, man, if we ever get off this thing,
Yeah.
I'm set for life.
I'm going. I hope we never get off this island.
yeah.
Dreams do come true.
Yeah.
Dan Reiser. It's pretty well known that President Zelensky of Ukraine was a comedian before becoming
Here we go.
president. Which two comedians would you choose to be president and vice president of the United States?
Oh, wow. I definitely have my first answer easily. I don't know about vice president, but Jon Stewart, I would make the president.
Yeah.
I mean,
You'd be a
Jon
clearly.
Stewart and Stephen Colbert
Not Colbert. I don't trust him
because
anymore.
he likes God.
What about Steve Carell? Oh, but this is stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Not so stand-up comedian. So Jon Stewart. I think Jon Stewart as president would be
Jon
great.
Stewart is president.
And then vice president,
Carrot Top.
stand-up comedians. Yeah,
Voss.
gotta be
Just throw in a
to undo everything.
yeah, keep us all in the center.
Vice President Voss is hilarious. Yeah. Jon Stewart or who would be a good vice president? Because the vice president really doesn't matter. From all of my
Yeah.
my extensive knowledge of politics,
Try to think who's smart.
Hassan
also
Minaj
I really just
adds some color to the White House.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What about some? So who's like a thinking comic? Who's like
Can he be dead? George Carlin.
See, I want more of an act out comic because we got Jon Stewart to think. Now I want
true.
I want the act outs. I want Sebastian. I go Sebastian Maniscalco.
Sebastian would be
Sebastian
fun.
Maniscalco.
He'd be like trying to solve like fat kids in elementary school, and he'd be like, "You just gotta go over here."
You're gonna stop eating the
Yeah.
food.
Why are you pushing the food in your face?
Aren't you embarrassed?
Yeah, by how fat you are.
The
Now-
Aren't You Embarrassed campaign.
Yeah.
by Sebastian
That would
Maniscalco.
work.
That
Yeah.
would.
That's how you get people
Yeah,
to do more
that's great.
push-ups. So is it the presidential workout that you used to do when you were a
Yes.
kid? Now it's like
Dude.
the Sebastian. Aren't you embarrassed workout?
You know the-
Shame.
Sit up.
You know the one that I always hated so much was the V sit and reach.
What is that?
That's where you sit down with
Oh, with
the
your
legs
legs
spread
open.
and you try and see how far
Oh,
you
I
can reach.
hate
I
that.
have such tight hamstrings I could
Yeah.
never reach that far.
Mm,
Aren't
ham.
you embarrassed? You can't reach your friend.
All right, we got two more. Okay. Rob Gurakus, a piece of clothing. Which piece of clothing would you like to steal and burn from your co-hosts?
I mean, all I can see are your shirts.
I don't really.
But is
know
there a
any
thing
other
that
stuff
you
that have?
yeah, but is there a thing that I wear that you hate that you're like, I just want to fucking burn that thing?
Is there a thing?
You know what I want to do with yours?
Oh, great!
I
I don't know if
already
I have an
know.
answer because you have an answer. Now I feel like I have to have an answer.
I got one. It might be. I don't even know. It's
All
definitely
my
just pictures
fake
of you.
chains.
No. It's the hoodie. There's a hoodie that you have that looks like it's got like bleach stains all over it.
Oh, I
The
hate that
Adidas one? You hate that one?
Yeah, I'm with
Go
him.
try and find a
Just
picture
kidding.
of that.
Whatever you got.
Yeah,
You hate
yeah.
that? That's a brand new, the champion one. That's brand new.
You've
Got
been
like-
wearing that a lot.
Yeah, it's comfortable. I'll never
Try
wear
and
it
find
again
a
now.
picture.
I'll literally never wear it again because I am teetering on it, on being like, is this? Because
It's in a lot of pictures at shows. I think that's why. So it's been on a lot of. It's been focused on. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
Now that's a giraffe. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
It didn't get the
Yeah, that
the
champion one. Get that
recognition
outta
it
here.
deserved.
That's what I'm burning.
I don't mind that one.
What are you
Yeah.
picking?
What am I picking? From one of yours?
I mean, you guys even know what I wear?
Maybe that sweatshirt.
Go to Greg's Instagram. I'm burning this one because you got a hole in it.
Oh no, but that's for the thumb.
You made a thumb hole?
Oh, they do. They came with it for some reason.
Okay.
Came with a thumb hole, I guess. For
I never understood the
gloves.
point of the thumb hole.
I can tell you why.
Tell
Old
me why.
snowboarding rule. You put your glove over it. You don't get snow in the hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snow in the hands. We're two in the bush.
Snow in the hand is the word.
Yeah.
Wearing the same
Let's
shirt
find
and everything.
let's find something.
Maybe your
terrible of
camo
Greg's.
sweatshirt.
Yeah, I would burn that myself. I have 50.
Oh, the
so-
camo. That I
Burn
like
as
the
much as you
camo. The
want.
camo looks good on him.
As far as
Maybe one of the
Feeney goes, I'm
maybe
gonna
a tight
say
T-shirt or something. I'm burning of yours.
I think the sweatshirt you're wearing now, maybe.
This one.
Yeah, it's kind of a signature Feeney sweatshirt, but
Signature? Is it a signature one?
maybe. But yeah, no, I know exactly what coat.
Tell me.
Your
Vicky,
winter,
why'd you pull that up randomly?
It was requested.
Oh yeah.
your
burn that.
your winter coat, the gray one, the one
The
that
gray
you have
one,
right
that
now. Yeah,
The Quicksilver one.
it does. It hurts my eyes. It doesn't look like comfortable or warm.
I can't wait. Can you go put it on and tell me what you think?
I mean, if it fits me, yeah. Let's see.
We're gonna see. Brendan's trying on my winter coat. It's not your size, I guarantee it. But tell me, get that in there and tell me it's not warm. Tell me you
Does
didn't
look
just
warm.
put on a dream.
What size are you?
Medium.
Ugh.
It's warm. It's a snowboarding coat. Some would say it's too warm. But okay, I'm okay with burning it. It's had a good run. I found that my story. I have a story with this coat. I was in Madrid and I went to some like clothing store and I saw it and I was like, oh goddamn, I want to buy that coat, but I didn't buy it because it was like 150 euros or something like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's way too expensive. And then I spent the next year and a half being like, I should have bought that goddamn coat. So I started looking for it everywhere, and they only sold it in like European places, and I couldn't find it. It wasn't in America, so I eventually had to find it. I forgot where I got it. I got it on some like European clothing, like fucking
How long did that take to get to you?
like a while. Like I hunted it. It took
Wow.
me a while to hunt it down, and then when I found it, yeah, I had to pay to get it shipped. So I
What'd you
ended
end up
up-
spending? $500 on this?
I definitely spent more than I would have if I bought it at the time, but it wasn't much. It was probably like
It's got I mean, that got
Two?
mileage then. Good for you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good
2,
investment.
3,
what?
4? What do you
No,
think?
probably like $200.
Okay, not bad.
But
I-
150 in euros is probably like about $200 anyway. So it's about it was
Plus
big-
shipping?
free shipping.
No, that's good then.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's great. I want to thank our guest / co-host Greg Stone, who seamlessly transitioned in. I'm having I
Yeah.
mean, I think this has been a
This is a great
fantastic
episode.
episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird because every time I'm on a podcast, I hear that.
You're great.
You're Greg, actually.
You're Greg. You're Greg.
All of this is trying to make Nikki laugh, and I know, and she's the goddamn computer, so you never know when you're making her laugh.
Here's the
But
worst
That's really
part.
all I'm trying to do.
Here's the
I
worst
think every
part
time
is
she laughs, it's fake.
in this position, you could see when she is and when she isn't, and sometimes you go to take a peek and she's stone faced and it hurts the most. So I think it's better to not see and just have a fun.
You heard it
Just a-
here,
just
folks.
some-
It's a fun sounding board.
Mike thinks it's better to not see.
Oh, I see.
So
It took me a second, and now I got it.
Yeah.
Was that the joke from before about my wife? You got it
Oh,
in,
my
brother.
wife.
You got it in.
About my wife, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Now, here's the thing. We have time for one more question, and this question, we've been doing like this silly running bit
Yeah.
on the show.
I mean, the joke is over.
it's
Michael
the
Helm.
rake bit. It's run bit. Michael Helm.
He wants to ask this question.
He's our Patreon member. He's been asking us this question. And he's been asking us to ask it, and we earnestly missed it
Right.
once or twice. And now, as a bit, we've just been purposely
Yeah. It's
not
funny, but it's
answering
time to end it.
It
It's
really
time
is
to
time
end
to
it,
end.
you know?
it.
Time
So
to
let's,
end it.
let's ask
Just
the
do the
question.
Let's ask
Yeah,
the
yeah,
question
I mean-
from Michael Helm. Here's the scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcast. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.
the scenario.